Hey everybody, welcome back to my Eurovision React Review channel. So first and foremostly, I just want to apologise to my subscribers and followers in regards to obviously being absent from my channel over the last couple of days. Obviously that's not ideal, since today's the final day of the first rehearsals, right? So there is so much out there in regards to social media of kind of like Eurovision hype. And I've not really uploaded anything. In fact, nothing at all. Context, I've had my sister and her partner out to Milan. So I was on hosting duty. I was a travel guide, which involved, yeah, I'm exhausted. So much so, I can't really do product placement right there. I'm going to be catching up with all things Eurovision over the next hour with the aid of this because I literally am exhausted. So nonetheless, I told someone this today and they were like, liar. And I was like, I swear on my life I'm not lying. I haven't seen any of the first rehearsals. Obviously, I have been on social media. So as a result, now and again, I've seen stills of kind of like how it's going. So some of this is not necessarily going to be a surprise in regards to colour schemes. But I generally have not seen any clips of any of the rehearsals. And as a result, I'm exhausted and also very delirious, but moreover, super bloody excited to check out how the rehearsals have been going. So I'm days behind, right? I've also got an online press pass, so I might need to work out what that actually means at some point. I actually probably need to log in, or they're just going to cancel that, right? Yeah, that might be a priority for today. Okay, cool. Right, semi-final one. Right, let's just do this because I'm well behind and I'm supposed to be recording a Eurovision Tea episode later talking about the rehearsals. And I've not seen any, so that would be completely pointless. So, right, let's start with first rehearsal, semi-final one. So Norway, right? So let's start with Norway. Okay, so I don't know how other YouTubers are doing this. Seeing my face. So if I explain to you how I think I'm doing this, so I have TikTok and I have Eurovision.tv because they've got images posted on here, which Paco Chico Toxico says I must check out as well. I came off TikTok. I think I've deleted the account. So as a result, I had to create a new account to watch these videos. I was hoping not to do that, but hey ho, the things we do, eh? Right, so we are starting off with Norway, aren't we? So let's click. Ooh. Green velvet, green and gold. A similar silhouette to MGP, right? Trying to hear what she's saying. Very Tudors with that headpiece. It's the choreography similar to MGP then, right? And then the ooh.
The last whistle was like we're so laughing and then I got into the character again. It was so much fun, I can't wait to do it again.
How do I pause. Okay, cool. So that's quite interesting. So the same silhouette as MGP, green colour scheme. It wasn't a green colour scheme in MGP. I haven't seen that performance in such a long time. Yeah, that headpiece is very kind of Tudor, which is quite interesting. So yeah, obviously the choreography, I liked the choreography from MGP. So they seem to have gone from that for that similar choreography, and they've still got the lights from what is an air traffic person on the runway. God, sorry, I'm going to be talking absolute crap. And, oh, I liked the orangey, flamey effect to shake things up. I actually quite like what she said at the end there. She said two things which were quite interesting. Number one, she's laughed at herself for not hitting the whistle note because some people really obviously go for her for that. And she's obviously taking that in her stride. But second of all, she said getting back into character. So I quite like that, the fact that she's playing a character. Or she kind of, yeah, channels a character. Yeah. I don't know, there's not necessarily anything in there that I'm just like, oh my goodness, I wasn't expecting that. I think the outfit is certainly an upgrade, right? I like the colour scheme. Is there anything really more to say than that? Because obviously the MGP staging was pretty epic, so as a result of that, if they hadn't deviated or they didn't want to deviate too much from that, I wouldn't have been angry. Okay. It's a show opener. It's a show opener, but there's nothing necessary. There was no props other than And was I expecting props? No, I wasn't expecting props. Okay, Norway, interesting. Has neither gone up nor gone down in regards to my excitement for that song and also my predictions. I think that is a safe qualifier. Right, what is it, Malta now? Oh, Shane, the stills. Elegant. How do I do this? Do I make it large? And then, here we go. Okay. Yeah. Ooh. How good does that stage look? I've seen lots of images of the stage on social media with people being very excited about it. British people being very proud. So yeah, there is zero props. It is literally just her, and I say just her and the backing dancers. That was the case in MGP and I liked it. Okay, interesting. And also there doesn't seem to be any visuals, like no images from the music video, which is probably wise. Okay, it's just lighting. It's just lighting. Okay, fine. Good. All right, interesting. So let's go to Malta. How do I do this? Is there a quick way of doing this? Do I go up? Boss that. I'm following them on Instagram at the moment. Loving their content. There's a hell of a lot of stuff going on that stage. Ah, yes, they brought the images from national final. There's a lot going on that stage. That colour scheme. Rafał from Poland. What year was that again? 2019. Everyone was using this colour scheme. Albania, Croatia. Cool, they've thrown everything at this in the kitchen sink, right? Perfect. Yeah, I'm following them on Instagram and I'm really, really enjoying their content. They over the last week or so, like I said, I have logged into Instagram over the last few days. I'm not a complete alien, so I am aware of some things that are going on, but I don't know how the rehearsals have gone. Right, okay, so I mean, what can I really say from that? Let's have a look at the still images, but they've really come out of that. There's got to be a quick way of doing that, Shane. Okay. Look at Destiny. Bless her. I'm fully aware she's not there. Okay. Oh, Valletta Sweaterland. Dad joke. Like it. Okay. So, let's see how they're... See, this is where I was quite surprised in regards to Alessandra in Norway, where there wasn't more going on in the background. But I don't know, with the camera angles and those lights and the choreography, that might be sufficient enough. It's almost... Are they going to go from room to room? Are these scenes? It looks like they're scenes, right? I'm predicting. I don't know. I could be talking absolute crap. Love this. Gosh. They're going to be exhausted. They're going to be moving all over the place. Is it going to come across quite messy, though? Mind you, it didn't come across as messy as in MESC, and they had different parts of the stage. Oh, okay. Interesting. So we've gone from Alessandra, which is quite simple and slick and stylish, to apparently. I am worried about Malta. I did have them as qualifying, but now I'm starting to kind of really think about it strategically and practically and looking at the running order. It's a tough gig for them. Interesting. Okay. They've obviously utilised a lot of ideas from MESC, so that I'm not necessarily massively surprised by a lot of this, other than the upgrade of the car. Okay, who was third? Serbia. Right, if I do this, I'm excited for this one because I want to know what that upgrade of the petal is. Is that shade? No, that's probably like excitement, right? It's a good song to get you geared up for. I love this song. So what is it? What is it? So basically, I hope they've got the national final staging, because I love the national final staging. I think this is qualifying. Ooh, this is slightly different. I love it when he speaks English. He speaks with an English accent. He lives in London, right? Okay, what I want to check out with Luke Black, a couple of things that have excited me there. Yes, that petal thing is bigger, right? And the fact that actually colour scheme and actually obviously the outfit is a massive upgrade, but we were told that was going to happen anyway. What was I going to say? I've lost my train of thought. Yeah, the ideas are evidently replicated from the national final, which I was craving for, because for me that massively is one of the reasons why I love this song, the staging from the national final. But what I want to know, and what I suspect from what I've just seen, is the ending hopefully is slightly changed, because I didn't like the choreography. So basically, if you've seen the national final performance, when he goes down to the ground and does that part of that choreography, I'm not a massive fan. And from that still, where they're in a line and they're moving forward, I'm hoping that's the part where they go down on the ground, because I do not like that bit. Okay. That is so much more effective. That silhouette is so much more effective now they've made that much more larger. But I will be honest, it's not evident what it actually is from that still. Okay. Hopefully we can see some of the graphics in the background. So that's the good thing about having that, I'm going to call it a lotus flower, white, is you can project different colours on it, like Andrew Marche did with Cyprus last year, but hopefully this doesn't go in the same way as that one. With that note though, I've got to be careful about these stills. Do you remember when Andrew Marche's stills came out for Cyprus last year and everyone got really excited just from the images? And then people obviously saw the live. Okay, so it is the same graphics, right, in the background. Oh, he is going down, Shane. They might have kept that in. Okay, fine. Okay. Oh, that's going through. Right, keep a note of this. Right, Norway, Shane is going through. Serbia is going through. From what I can see, that's exciting because I absolutely love that song. Right, I can't remember who's next, so this is going to be a surprise. Latvia. Statistically, what is it, two or three songs in the first 5 that normally qualify? What are they going to do with this staging? Well, it looks like it's pretty much the national final staging, is it not? Say the right words at the right time. I've really come around to this song. I like the images in the background. We didn't get that at the national final. Well, we couldn't, right? They didn't have the ability to do it. Anyway.
It's just amazing. Just thank you.
Oh, bless him. Yeah, when I spoke to them in Madrid, they're absolutely lovely. Well, that main singer anyway. Okay, so is the stills going to really tell me anything more than what I just saw? Yes it does, because that's really effective. That colour scheme in the background with obviously these lights. Mind you, what was that song from Germany that utilised those lights that did not go down well? Blackwater? I can't even remember that song. I don't listen to it anymore. Mind you, it was slightly different, Shane. Right. There are so many people. Oh, what just happened? There are so many people that want this song to qualify. When I say so many people, a significant vocal minority. So there's no... Oh, that stage looks amazing. So there's no gimmicks or tricks, but we knew this song didn't necessarily need that. If this song was going through, it was going to be on the quality of the song alone. But I do like this kind of sparkly, fireworky effect in the background. I don't think it's enough, is it? Okay. I mean, it was always going to be tough for Latvia. This sort of song and kind of this sort of band and their identity, they weren't going to be necessarily throwing a circus on stage, were they? Okay. Oh, from what I can see, it's going to be very difficult for Latvia. Right, so my certains at the moment are Norway and Serbia, from what I've been able to gauge from what limited stuff we have. Right, there she is. That means Mimicat's next. Okay, so I know that for a lot of people, the outfit was going to be the biggest thing people were going to be focusing on, because vocal, amazing. I love the song, but I know sometimes I nod and agree when some people say outfit choices, but I think that's good, right? I mean, despite living in Milan, I have zero fashion sense, but I kind of like that silhouette. I like the fact that it's been kind of tightened in the middle. Yeah, I like that outfit. I love her.
Super excited.
Yeah. The tightening in the middle makes that silhouette. I am not qualified to make that statement. Please be good. I thought they were bringing the sofa. Hey.
We worked on it, and at the end it was better. So we still have work to do.
Ooh. Interesting, Mimicat. Bless you. That's concerning she just said that. Again, because I'm not following anything on Twitter or anything, so I don't actually know how these are going. But also, are they actually telling? Because obviously we're not allowed to watch these rehearsals. So is any information coming out? I guess if the Portuguese delegation say stuff, then maybe. Can someone let me know in the comments if I'm missing anything about these rehearsals and there are things that have been said outside of what I'm seeing? Please do let me know. Right, what I want to know, because look, I love this song, you know I do, but I'm slightly worried with what I just saw. Okay, can someone confirm, is there LED screens in London, in Liverpool? Because there seems to be a lot of people kind of not going for images in the background, but utilising lights. That's a lot of red. That's a lot of red. I get the fact that the colour red fits with the feel of the song, but sometimes you do like a little bit of contrast on the stage. That's a lot of red. Due to what I'm visually seeing on stage, I am a little bit nervous that this is actually close to Norway now. I know they don't sound the same before someone says something. Okay. We didn't really get much from that would make me think this is definitely qualifying. This was always going to be a tough one for Mimicat, but it's in my personal top 10. Oh, okay. I'm going to write that down at present. That at the end of the day, we know that what we're getting here is camera angles are everything. In my opinion, sometimes, actually, more than not, camera angles are more important than lighting. But, okay, fine. I'm a little bit worried from that. Okay, shake it off, Shane. Right. That's a choice. Every time I think. Oh. Okay. Good.
Don't film this, kid, because it's not the real one. You know what's coming. If I play it like this.
Oh, it's not his real work. Oh, look at Alessandra liking this. Be a leader, you might be a freak. Bless his heart. I mean, I'm hoping they're not zooming in on him walking down those stairs, because that looked uncomfortable. The falling sun. Tonight we are young. Yeah. That's actual pyro, isn't it? That's not an effect in the background. Oh, actually, is it? No, it is. It's part of the screen. Love him. Okay, so it would seem that from what I've seen, it's going to be him, right? So the camera is going to be predominantly focused on him. And sometimes in the national finals, when that happens, he can sometimes look a little lost. Right, okay, which does slightly concern me. Okay, because everyone knows I really like this song. Okay, gold. Gold is the theme, obviously. So let's make that bigger. Do I want a collar on that? I don't know. Again, I'm not qualified to make any comments on fashion. I don't know. I'm not sure I'm crazy about the neck. I'm glad they still look like they're having a great time. I really, really, really want this song to do well. Okay. Yeah, we're not getting a lot from these, are we? I'm assuming that's part of the screen. They're not... Surely no one's got enough money to be letting that off in the first rehearsal. Oh, that's one thing also. If there's pyro, right? We don't get that in the first rehearsal either. Oh, goodness me. All right. Well, there's all to play for. I'm just going to write down Ireland. There's nothing in that makes me think... Oh. Yeah, because it's the second half that's heavy as, isn't it? I don't know what I was thinking or wanting, but ultimately, it's gold. It's gold, and that stage is very big. The stage looks very big. Right, okay. Interesting. So, who have we got next? Croatia. Do you know what? After Latvia, Portugal, and Ireland, if this staging is what I think it's going to be and look like, then I think we can start saying Croatia is qualifying. I'm hoping they've got visuals in the background. Yes. Oh. So this is the beginning? Yes. Yeah, this is qualifying. So it is an LED screen. So people can utilise LED screens. Oh, there are the rockets. Okay. I mean, from what I've just seen there, that's qualifying, isn't it? I mean, as the kind of the preview party season was going through, and every time I saw this with the visuals, the more certain I was that this is qualifying. Yeah, there's a lot of colour. Okay. See, that's interesting, because that's a song that definitely has elevated for me. Would I listen to it tomorrow? Probably not. But would I watch it? Yeah. I'm going to put Croatia through from what I can see there. But I don't know why I'm surprised, because it looks exactly how I thought it was going to look. Right, okay. So what? That's Norway, Serbia and Croatia through in my brain. Switzerland! Now, what is he wearing? Very stylish. So this is Sasha staging this one. Let's see how she's done it. High expectations. Why are there so many people on stage? It's just his vocal, isn't it? Aww. Oh, that's why. Me men. Soldiers.
How it looked like, but I think it's also every time it's something different, and working on stage is something very different than working in a dance room, but it's so cool.
Right, before I say anything, I need to see what this is looking like. Okay. 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 It's a personal taste for me. It's a personal taste for me. And I'll go all the way back to Feminem. Lako Jesper. I don't know how I feel about choreography in ballads. And I made the same point about Jose in Benidorm Fest this year. Beautiful song, beautiful voice. I get that potentially just standing with a microphone probably isn't going to cut it. But it's just a personal taste. I'm not a huge fan of adding choreography to a ballad. But I'm the semi-final. You need your audience to remember you. Oh, that looks interesting. I actually am quite liking the colours that are coming across. Now, saying that, what I'm seeing looks better than half of the ones I've already seen. But then again, if it's Sasha, and she's obviously getting the big bucks, you would hope to have something good. Okay. From the images, it hurts me to say, it's looking a little bit more eventful than Portugal. Okay, right. That's interesting, because actually that is looking quite good in the stills, isn't it? They've obviously gone for a concept. That's something that you probably need to see for the full 3 minutes, right? Okay. Mind you, it does look quite effective. Right. Now, this song, it's not in my personal top 10 in this semi-final, but if this delivers a staging that's memorable, then this is going through, from what I've seen. Cool, crazy, party. Right, okay, let's look at your images. Yeah, I was going to say, because when I was watching that still, it was very red and orange and yellow. But these stills don't give off that impression, do they? Okay. Intimate. Interesting block colours in the background for some of these shots. Okay. I'm starting to feel that's definitely qualifying from what I've seen so far in that first half. In that first half, you've got to have at least 4 safe qualifiers, and I've got Norway, Serbia and Croatia. And the others are just, there's not enough there that I'm like certain, but I think that, yeah. Okay, Moldova, 9th. I think that's safe, that's going through. And I mean, the ideas and concepts are exact replica from the national final, right? And obviously we were just wanting that to be elevated, with the opportunity to be elevated on the big Liverpool stage compared to the studio in Moldova. Right, okay, who have we got next? I've completely forgotten who's in this.
It's surreal, man.
Sorry.
No, actually, I don't look like that.
What's she talking about? Oh, so that was the question mark. Were they able to somewhat replicate Melody Festival? And yes. So we know what why? Don't know if it was my computer pausing or whether that's just the edit. That's Thomas Jewson, isn't it? I hope it is. Or I've just made a complete arse of myself. Right. I mean, look. If that was, or that staging was coming to Liverpool, then it just solidifies why this is the favourite. So we know what we're getting with this, right? And I'm assuming there were no issues. But we come to expect this from Sweden, right? Just replicate Melody Festivalen. You don't need to remake the wheel, because that national final is just insane when it comes to watch the visuals and just the quality. Right, so I'm talking rubbish now. I'm doing a Loreen. Let's be honest, at the beginning of that, she was talking. What was she talking about? Right, okay. No surprises, right? And I'm really, really happy they've been able to get that staging, because, yeah, that staging is everything. Okay. I mean, there we go. Sweden, safe qualifier. Sweet. Who have we got next? Georgie, Eurovision T. I can't ignore the fact that this is amazing, because he's managed to try and communicate that to me, even through Pigeon Messenger. Pigeons flying into my apartment telling me how great this is. Not that extreme, but trust me, if there was a way that Georgie could try and speak to me the last few days and tell me how amazing this is, he's tried it. Well, we know that she was going to sing this amazing live.
You have no idea. It sounds so good. So excited.
Aww. I won't give up. Wow. qualifying, easy. So, I mean, when you see Israel staging, and obviously, look, I've gone down on record, haven't I, and said, because we had to say something. We said songs that have risen, gone up and gone down as a result of the preview party season. And I said Israel. And I just said, because, you know, it's about hypes around songs. Some songs have elevated because through the preview parties, there's been some buzz and excitement. But obviously we know Noah has obviously gone into some sort of warehouse and not left for weeks to perfect what we've just seen there. And I knew that. I'm not stupid. I knew that was going to happen. So yeah, when people just went a little bit over the top by me saying that, calm down, I knew what was happening, I'm not stupid. Yeah, we knew that she was perfecting something because Israel from day one when she was selected made it, whether it was apparent or as in whether it was stated clearly, we know Israel's going for the win this year. Now, what was quite interesting then, what we saw is that dance break that everyone is anticipating, it would seem that actually that the focus can be on her, because obviously people were making the comparisons with Chanel last year where the dance break was her and the dancers, but I don't know whether the dance break is going to be just focusing on her because the cameraman was around her. Right, I'm actually really intrigued to see the images of this one. There they are. Oh, wow. How do I make this bigger? These look so impressive, right? What, and that, oh, they've got the kind of unicorn effect in the background. The image of a unicorn. Okay. That looks bloody amazing. So what that evidently means is people from the get-go are going to be intrigued because she starts off in that, doesn't she? Wow. Okay. That's an impressive visual. Wow. We knew this was going to happen. We knew this was going to happen. Okay. Yeah, looks good. It's very, very good. It's very, very good. Yeah, no, from what I'm seeing, like, if someone says Israel is a contender, I don't think that is out of any realms of reality. I think that's totally possible from what I'm seeing. It looks bloody amazing. It looks phenomenal. Okay. Interesting. Right, so what have we got now? Norway, Serbia, Croatia, Moldova, Sweden, Israel. So Shane, you've got 6. Aww. Isn't that the same colour scheme as Georgia when they sent a kind of Britpop song? Might be talking rubbish. Oh, tell me you love me, baby, more than I actually quite like this song. When it comes on, I forget I like it. I've just dropped my pen. Oh, that's good. Oh, interesting. Azerbaijan. Oh no, Shane, you had that to a T. Why did you come out of that? Okay. Oh, this. I've always had a kind of suspicion that this song will do better than people feel it might, because I know a lot of people are saying that this could potentially be a last place, but I'm actually quite liking those colours. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I salute anyone who feels that this is definitely qualifying, but I don't think it's out of the realms of possibilities. I think there is people out there that like this sound. Right, not a safe qualifier, but intriguing. Right, who have we got now? Here we go, girls. It's not in my personal top 10. It's not in my predicted 10 to go through. So they're going for like a baby pink scheme, colour scheme. Wow. Let's just quickly see these stills before I say anything more, because that song has massively elevated for me. I love this effect. I feel so bad now because it's my friend. The song that came second in Croatia, I've forgotten the name of the band. From what I saw there, I kind of wish that they did something very, very similar in regards to how they staged their song. Anyway, by the by, do you know what? Isn't that really, really interesting? Because I've said, and also I've been in conversation where people have said that they wish that the ideas of the music video could come across on stage, and obviously with the preview parties, with them playing instruments, people got lost with the song. But I just, in the images that we saw, even some of the choreography is similar, where you can see here swinging around. I'm so glad they've ditched the instruments. They must have known this whole time, like throughout the preview parties, that this is how they were going to stage it. Yeah. That's qualifying. Do you know what? I literally had zero expectations for this song. I was worried because I remember a while back and I hope it's not a lie, that there was consideration of Czech Republic pulling out for money reasons. And then we had the national final that was budget. And then I was concerned that there wouldn't be enough money left to do something like this. It's not obviously loads of money. I mean, that's not Israel, for example, which you can clearly smell money, but it's so effective. I'm so glad they've ditched those instruments. And I'm loving that choreography with that braid that they've created. I mean, obviously, we're not hearing the vocal, are we? And I don't want to say that because they were vocally, in regards to improved vocals throughout the preview parties, I would have given them my award, because every time they sung it, they sounded better. Maybe they are, ripening at the right time. There's a phrase I want to say there, but I can't think of it. I'm going to put that down as a safe qualifier, which means that, my predictions are completely different now. Norway, Serbia, Croatia, Moldova, Sweden, Israel, Czech Republic, or Czechia. Okay. Exciting. Right. Who?
Hey guys, we are
Oh, the Netherlands. I've been listening to this song a lot recently. I really want them to do well. I wouldn't be upset if they qualified. I think the song itself is a really good song. And Switzerland, I don't think is going to give me that moment, because they've gone for that concept. Okay. This could potentially give me that moment if they can. I saw Vins was very quick to send everyone videos of them performing on Dutch TV, and I got very emotional when I watched it. Oh, sorry, I'm you and The turntable is a clever idea. What was it? Isaac from Australia. What was that? 2017. Yeah. Hopefully this doesn't go the same. Well, if it qualifies, then I hope it does go the same way. I'm kind of getting into the band that I actually want this to qualify now. It's a song that it's probably my most listened to song the last couple of days, actually. I've really clicked with it. After seeing a clip from them on Dutch TV, I got really emotional. I'm just having a look. We really didn't get much, did we, in that clip? I'm hoping this is going to be one where they're saving the pyros. So yeah, well, hold on a minute. So I've got to remember running order, because I keep forgetting this when I do my predictions. Running order. Okay. See, from what I've seen from Switzerland, if they can nail that vocal and they can nail that chemistry, because that, for me, I thought they had the chemistry on Dutch TV. Oh, I'm going to put that as a question mark, which does worry about Portugal. Right. And then we obviously know who's coming next. Cha 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 cha. Hey.
This is my team. We are so exciting to do.
On the Eurovision T Instagram group, every time he speaks, someone, when they listen to it, just repeats it in the group. We find him absolutely hilarious. It's a character that he puts on, but maybe in real life his English is as funny as this. He's very likeable, isn't he? Cha cha, hey! I think that staging looks freaking amazing.
Yeah, it's great. I like it very much. Yeah.
I ruled this out completely for the win a few weeks back. How bloody amazing was that? Like, he released a clip, didn't he, of his rehearsals, and I was like, oh, he's just replicating his national final staging. But that wasn't a bad thing. I love the national final staging. But that effect, I'm assuming it's an effect, it's not actually his silhouette, his shadow, when he's on the top of that box, is probably the best. Sorry, Noah and Israel fans. But that effect is the best thing that I've seen from this semi-final. That is so freaking effective. Oh, Shane, you've done that again. Right, go back. Let's see some of these stills. How has he managed to elevate? Because the concept is exactly the same, but he's basically timesed it by 1,000,000. Is that freaking image there? So he comes out of the box this time. It's this. It's almost slightly scary, but I think it's bloody amazing. This effect here. So that must be when it goes in the ja. Basically, rainbow colours, why not? It's camp. That looks more tidy. It looked quite messy, I thought, at UMK. If there were people like me that were questioning whether Finland could win, after seeing what I've just seen, surely those doubts are gone again. See, if I was a jury member, I would not vote for this. And I would credit the idea, I would credit the concept, and I would credit this bloody staging, which is, I mean, you would, wouldn't you? If you were Finland and you were sending this song with so much excitement, you would give him the best possible chance, wouldn't you, for the win? Well, yeah. Nah, not qualified. Okay. Finland. So, Shane, what's that then? Norway, Serbia, Croatia, Moldova, Sweden, Israel, Czechia, Finland. So you've got 2 more to put through. I mean, it is possible for the last 3 songs to go through, isn't it? I'm just thinking running order. I'm going to put the Netherlands through. I know people will think, what the hell, because there's nothing in there to suggest that the Netherlands should go through. And that means I'm going to say Switzerland no. I can't see them both going through. And at this moment in time, I'm just going to go on personal preference. I'm going to say Portugal. Norway, Serbia, Portugal. But if she qualifies, she's just qualifying from what I've seen. Croatia, Moldova, Sweden, Israel, Czechia, Netherlands, Finland. Right. How are we doing for time? Right, Shane, you need to crack on with that second semi-final because you're supposed to be doing a live at 9. Right, those are my thoughts. They're delayed, but they're there. So please let me know what you think. And please do let me know anything that I've missed because I'm sure there's so many things that are going out there in regards to news regarding these rehearsals that I'm missing. So please do comment below. And so, yeah, until next time, stay safe.